I really hate having to make update videos like half the freaking time. But, this video needs to be said, but this video is going to be split into 3 segments. One segment talking about a show that's ending, one other segment talking about updates, and then a segment talking about an Into Darkness progress report. So, let's start off with the more depressing stuff first. Let's just start with the really depressing topic. I don't like to be depressing, and I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but I just want to get straight to the point so I can get this video done quick. Right, basically the news that I want to bring, unless you guys have heard of it, is the fact that Adventure Time is going to be ending after its 9th season in 2018. So, if you guys don't know what Adventure Time is, I'll have an image on screen pop up around about here-esque. Here, probably. Basically, Adventure Time is a show that runs on Cartoon Network that has got a massive cult following. Not really cult as in satanic cult. As in, like, a massive, massive following behind it. And the internet has been going nuts over the announcement that Adventure Time is sadly coming to an end. But all good things must come to an end, if I'm honest. Like, one thing that fans are not getting is that the fact that fans that don't like Adventure Time but don't like regular shows, the fact that regular show was hinted as being cancelled, but then, no, they just mentioned that the main producer behind it is leaving. So it's continue airing, but fans are like comparing that, oh, why couldn't you end a regular show instead of ending Adventure Time? That's one of the arguments I've been thrown around, but all good things have to come to an end. And hell, Adventure Time has been one of Cartoon Network's longest running shows. As I've mentioned, this next season is going to be its 9th season, and then Cartoon Network are going to be, unfortunately, pulling the plug. Now, I'm also a bit sad about this, as I used to watch Adventure Time quite a bit. I don't anymore, because I've been watching a lot of other things. To name a few, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Steven Universe, and Rick and Morty, as I've been watching them. But I've still been trying to watch Adventure Time when I can, but I've just been watching those shows. And hell, don't even get me started with MLP. Like, as soon as the episode comes out, which I may be able to react to this weekend. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, basically, this is a sad day for fans everywhere, because everyone has to know that knows of Adventure Time, knows that Adventure Time has got a massive, huge following. Not as huge as, like, other specific things, but it's freaking huge. So, yeah, like, something like that, cancelling is insane. When something like My Little Pony when Generation 4 of My Little Pony ends, as there's supposed to be a 2018 or 2017 full actual with ponies, not Equestria Girls related movie, and apparently that is supposed to be the end of Gen 4 for My Little Pony. People are going to go nuts over that as well, and I can see them going nuts over Adventure Time, so it's a sad, sad day for cartoon fans. Right, so let's get into the stuff. Let's move away from the depressing stuff. Well, this, if you really care about this channel, like, you could sort of classify this as depressing. I don't know, to be honest. Right, basically, now I'm going to be moving away from scheduled uploads from now on, as in no longer going to be scheduled, as in my usual schedule was Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This is Friday, but I'm going to try and hope to 2 videos a week, but otherwise than that, I'm no longer going to be doing scheduled uploads as school stuff. As I'm year 11 now, it's really getting jam-packed on top of us. Plus, I've recently gotten casted to play the Ghost of Christmas Present in my school's production this year, which is A Christmas Carol, and Joe Baker could get a part and he's Scrooge, which means I get to torment him in one of the scenes. Like, I don't do that on a regular basis. So yeah, that's one thing I want to get out of the way. I'm doing that, so no longer going to be doing scheduled uploads. Scheduled uploads will probably resume next year, most likely, because I'll be at college most likely in North Pacific. I'll be there, so uploading things won't be as heavy, but at the moment, I'm literally just getting a pile of homework, like, on my shoulders, and it's getting to the point where, I can't deal with this, so I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up too many things at once. I've got football to deal with, I've now got the Christmas Carol to deal with, and I've got this to deal with. I've got so many freaking things sorry about that, to deal with. It's insane. So, yeah, that's basically it for the updates. So, now we move on to the more exciting stuff. We move on to Into Darkness. Now, basically, Into Darkness production should hopefully start sooner than expected now. And then I also have a thing that I also want to mention at the end of the video, which I could say relates to Into Darkness. No, not really. Right, so let's start off with the general stuff on Into Darkness. Basically, Into Darkness Episode 2 may come out quicker than expected. Why? Basically, the prop that I was going to buy for it, I've decided not to now, as now I'm going to make it with my granddad, and hopefully we're going to start working on that on Sunday, and then I reckon it will maybe take about a week or two, maybe, and that will mean production of Into Darkness will get done quicker. And another one thing that we're going to have to organise is that we may struggle is organising a date where everyone that is going to be involved in Into Darkness Episode 2 can meet. And hell, if anyone offers to help with future plans, we may be able to knock off Episode 3, and 1 week we'll be able to do Episode 2, next we'll be able to do Episode 3, so the story can continue, and it doesn't really have anything rating, and my nose is starting to itch. There we go. So yeah, to see that, right. So back on to Darkness. Basically, I'm going to be making, and that's going to be my character's weapon. You saw me, like, holding a gun, like, in the last episode, but this really isn't nothing special, if I'm honest with you. Not really going to be using it, it's just there as a placeholder. If I'm to be completely 100% honest with you, that weapon was just a placeholder. You'll probably see it in Episode 2, but then it'll get swiftly replaced by the thing that me and my granddad are making, which people that are involved in Into Darkness know. Don't spoil it. Right, and now we move on to the final announcement, the big announcement, which may or not be a thing. This year, I may be going to London Comic Con. Possibly, maybe, don't count on it. Now, it's a matter of me getting the money and buying it and finding someone to actually go up to London with, because at this current moment in time, I'm meeting a friend there, but obviously they don't have enough room in their car, so I'll have to travel up there on my own, which is a worrying part. I know how to get there. It's basically just a simple train to London Victoria, then London Victoria to the XL Centre on the tube, but that's the worrying part. Going from point A to point B and then coming back, that is just the worrying part. So if I'm able to find, like, one of my family, like, adults I'm able to go with, I'll gladly do it. Most likely, I may go with my Uncle Rob, because I feel like it's something he may be interested in, or my granddad. Seriously, if I get my granddad on a vlog, oh boy, my granddad is like me, but 2 times as worse. He's a massive child, if I'm to be completely honest with him. Anyone that's met my granddad, I don't any of you have watched this video, but friends that have, you know how insane he can be. Right, so yeah, that's basically it in the sign of updates. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been Ada Miles, and stay awesome, everybody.